that's not what we planned for a crew mission, and so we stayed with the rules and the procedures and scrubbed.
And on the Space Coast last night as Boeing and NASA scrubbed the highly anticipated launch of Boeing's Starliner. Boeing says a mechanical issue is what forced their hand just 2 hours before launch, and while not directly related to its issues with its MAX planes, last night's scrub is yet another ding to Boeing as it tries to reclaim some of its reputation.
Yeah, it's an understatement. Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot May Beeler is here, and last night's scrub just, of course, comes on the heels of the FAA investigation into Boeing's Dreamliner series.
You know, here we go again. I've said it before, I say it again, it's a recurring nightmare Boeing can't seem to wake up from. More allegations of serious quality control issues on its aircraft production line, and now the scrubbing of the first crewed launch of the Boeing Starliner spacecraft capsule just last night. Well, can Boeing turn things around in space? Well, that's the multi-billion-dollar question as the aerospace giant continues to bleed from a blistered and bruised reputation on Earth, battered by the ever-increasing alleged quality control issues on its aircraft production line.
Yeah, you know, and when you scrub launches, it's really kind of a good thing. You want to be, safety is paramount with these type of things, but it is attached to Boeing in some ways because of all this. And, you know, in April, whistleblower and Boeing engineer Sam Salapore expressed his concerns publicly about the various Boeing models, including the Dreamliner.
Yeah, so he claimed, you remember this, he claimed that corners were being cut during the manufacturing or the assembling process, where gaps in the fuselage of the 787s were not properly filled. Salapore said, well, in time, that could eventually lead to fatigue, causing the aircraft to fall apart in flight. Well, Boeing fired back, claiming, oh, the aircraft were safe, but now they're backpedaling. They are self-reporting a safety issue brought up by an employee, confirming required inspections were not completed regarding joining the wings to the fuselage on certain Dreamliner planes.
Yikes. So what are they saying about that now?
Okay, so yeah, now they are respecting what some whistleblowers said previously, and they admitted to the FAA, they self-reported that, okay, yeah, we did hear from an employee that said that they were falsifying records. They said that inspections had been done and they hadn't been done. So in the past, we've heard reports about whistleblowers being punished and silenced and threatened. And, you know, if you say something, if you see something, say something, but they were afraid to. But now they are praising the employee for standing up and saying, we've seen these things. So perhaps the culture is changing.
Yeah, and again, when it comes to these space launches, you considering some of the problems that have happened on other space launches before, when you're talking about Columbia and Challenger, you want to make sure everything is safe as possible. But what is next for this launch of the Starliner, which was really kind of an exciting thing?
It's very exciting, but I want to make it clear that the aerospace part with Starliner has nothing to do with the aircraft commercial division.
Correct, yeah.
Probably good news. So totally separate. And the problem that happened last night had to do with the Atlas V rocket, a valve in the rocket, not in the capsule that Boeing is making, the reusable capsule that will go to the space station and back. So not a Boeing issue, but things have to be safe. And yes, if this could be a big win for Boeing, because the name, the company, is suffering. So the next mission attempt, no sooner than Friday. So let's hope. They're not going to take chances.
Hopefully get some
we got
good
lives,
weather out
we
of
got
that.
people going up this time, so not going to take chances. So we wish them well, Godspeed.
And that's the other big thing too. You got people going up in this rocket.
Right, exactly.
All the people, of course, but you know the mechanics have to work, the systems have to work, and the weather has to cooperate too. So hopefully a perfect storm, but in a good way.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.